Well, Shared Interest is an ethical investment organisation. We provide finance to businesses overseas, primarily fair trade businesses, to help them grow their business, to help them improve their livelihoods. Our headquarters is based here in Newcastle, but we also have overseas offices in Ghana, Kenya, Peru and Costa Rica.
We have over 9,000 members, and those members are all over the UK, and they use their money to help invest, to help producers from developing countries.
We pride ourselves on the fact that we lend in areas where other lenders are less keen to operate, so in very marginalised communities.
We were created to sort of bridge that gap and provide unsecured lending to fair trade businesses to improve their business.
We lend to a majority of businesses are fair trade certified, so that helps in our due diligence, which means that we can be sure that these organisations are trustworthy, meet certain standards, environmentally friendly, sustainable, all the elements that really we're looking for. We've spoken to producers who've said, you know, they've had to put their house up for security to get a loan, and their entire life really, whereas we don't ask for any security at all, and that is a massive kind of relief to people. They almost can't believe that there's people here in the UK who are willing to sort of, you know, put their money into a share account that they can then benefit, and that's why there's a massive sense of pride from producers in paying the money back.
Dave lives in England. He works hard, sends his children to school and goes to the doctor if he needs to. Dave drinks coffee and dreams of a fairer world.
Each member has their own voice, so it doesn't matter whether you put in £100 of investment all the way up to £100,000. Each member has a say of how that money is actually used within.
And we've probably got about an equal split of male and female, and the average age of our investors, or members as we call them, is 63.
We have a board of directors and also a council, and the council are elected and they are all members.
This is a kind of different kind of investment where actually it's really about giving other people a step up and an opportunity. Like, I feel so privileged in so many ways, you know, with my education and whatever, and it's not anything that I have earned, so why shouldn't other people have opportunities to be able to kind of make life, you know, not just bearable but sustainable and enjoyable.
The money itself actually goes to producers, and it's actually, when it's returned to ourselves, it's actually recycled again. So it goes into one large pot, and that money is then put out to all the producers, and then it comes back in, recycled, and goes back out again.
Usually we find that when people do close an account, they're very apologetic about it. It's always been like a really positive relationship that we've had, sharing information. Members are always keen to know about the social impact that their money is having overseas.
We just believe in supporting producers, particularly small producers, in the third world.
A lot of the time we're lending to businesses who want to buy a new tractor, buy new equipment, but also what we hear about is that then those businesses can grow, they can employ more workers, and then their workers say things like, I can send my child to school now because of shared interest, because I now have a job and I'm being paid a fair rate. My child can go to school, I can feed my family, and that's a really great thing for us to hear.
In 2008 we won the Queen's Award for Sustainable Development for the first time. Then again in 2013 we won this award, which was a great honour, and shows the good work we do and the brilliant social impact that it has overseas.
We have always seen ourselves as a bit of a pioneer, I guess. Especially 25 years ago we were absolutely a pioneer. We want to continue that.